hobbies do you think makes a man attractive?
If I see a guy playing a video game and he's really into it, I'll want to get on my knees and blow him.
What?
Like, I know it's one player, but like, I can definitely support you.
Have you ever like take a guy's and like threw it back on him?
Yes, I have. I've done that. I was like, here, how do you feel? And I put it on his face, Simba. What?
My ex slapped that shit back in my mouth.
Really?
Would you eat ass?
Yeah, I eat ass all the time. It's fucking awesome. What?
Any threesome stories?
In university, I did a threesome with my best friend and her boyfriend. They came over to like study.
Sure.
But then they went into like my room, and then I start getting like a little horny. I was like, so like, are we gonna do anything? She was like to their boyfriend, like, yeah, like, yo, you gonna do something to her, babe? Like, and then he actually did. Like, wasn't even involved. She just watched us fuck. And then the next day.
All right, so he's an 8, but he takes you out to a really expensive restaurant. Check comes, his car gets declined. You still fucking him that night?
I think I might. Actually. I think I might to make up, because I feel so bad for him.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna let you guys do a quick introduction. You guys have a podcast as well, Girls Gone Wireless. Yes. And we're gonna talk about, you know, some raunchy stuff today, and more importantly, we're gonna break down like what is the most attractive guy.
Oh.
Right.
I love this.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm ready to get into this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But then gradually we'll get into some more raunchy shit. Just jump straight into it. What's y'all's type?
What's our type? I like nerdy guys.
Okay.
Asian.
Nerdy guys.
Asian. Tech bros.
Yeah,
Not tech bros, tech nerds.
Tech nerds.
Like
kinda,
Silicon Valley
Yeah.
type
like
of
kind of
guys.
like bros, but they're also like they work for like FANG companies maybe. I like guys that are like more shy, like awkward.
Right.
Yeah, I
But
don't like them
isn't-
to be too cool. I don't want you to be cool.
What?
Like you're too cool, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Me?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
No, I
Immediately no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't always like this, right? Like I was pretty socially awkward growing up. Like if you met me in high school, you might want to me.
Oh maybe.
Like,
Oh okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because I was a virgin for a long time.
Until when?
Yeah.
Until 21.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
I was
Okay.
like, I was battling like heavy social anxiety, and I was just like, I couldn't really I wasn't really good at making eye contact. I was just everything I talked about just was not just the most friendliest conversations.
It was like nothing deep, right?
Nothing deep,
Yeah.
nothing intimate, you know. But what about you? What's your type, Jade?
I like introverts. Yeah, shy.
You guys kind of share the same type.
Yeah, we share the same type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's why we're best friends.
yeah, but I don't think we fight over the same guys though, because I feel like the guys that I find physically attractive, I feel like you like more wholesome looking guys, right?
I like the sunny boys.
Yeah, they're called
like
sunny
they're
boys.
Like, they're like very like positive, you know, happy. When they smile, it's like
they meditate and they like journal
No.
and stuff like that.
no,
Oh.
no. They just look sunny. They look like it. They look like a nice boy, like a good boy.
Can we give him let's give him a example of like who a sunny boy would be.
Like Naruto. Naruto is like
Okay,
a sunny
well,
boy.
no. like give me. Okay, yeah, like that's a fictional character in an animated. Like give me a character in like Ross from Friends or like.
Oh.
Like Simu? Do you think Simu Liu?
Nah, he looks too like
He's
bad
too,
guy looking.
He's too charismatic and like.
Yeah, he's way too smooth.
But okay, careers, right? So for you it'd be like Silicon Valley.
For me, it would be like either Silicon Valley or something like entrepreneurial.
Okay.
Since I don't have like a normal job either,
Right.
so I would like for them to, like ideally probably have their own business. But I've also hooked up with guys who work at like Google, Meta.
Wow,
Yeah.
you okay? Really into Silicon. Okay,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, I used to date like a tech guy for a long time, but then recently I'm more into like.
Damn, these tech guys really be getting laid. Huh?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
got a lot of money.
Okay. You know, that's a great transition. What do you think is ideal salary for a guy to be making?
I used to care the most about how much a guy made. Like I would be like, if you're not making like 300,000 a year or above, like I'm not even looking at you. But I like my outlook has changed. I think now, I think now because I have seen some guys I have dated around with some guys who like aren't rich at all. Like they don't make a lot of money right now. Some of them are even unemployed, but they're like working on their own things that I think they have potential. And like I think I'm like a little bit more okay with them taking on a support role for me and like us growing together. So I don't think as of right now salary does matter as much.
Because you're killing it. That's because
I'm making more money.
You make more money than
because
us,
I'm making more money.
But do you think if you because you make more money, do you feel like now you have more control in the relationship?
Ooh.
No. I don't think so.
You have more like say you wanna do X, Y, and Z on a weekend, and it's like no, but you know he voices his opinion, but it's like nah.
Actually,
yeah.
Like, do you think there's less compromise because you make more and maybe you provide more and maybe like?
Yeah, I think it does depend. It depends on the person, but I think in a couple situations, I was dating a guy for like very briefly, like a month ago, and he was a little bit more simpier, and I did make more than him, and like he definitely was just kind of like the backseat boyfriend. But I didn't have respect for him.
But do you think the fact that you make more than him kind of equates to having less respect for him?
I don't think it's about the money. I think it's about like the dynamic, the demeanor. Some guys are just beta guys. And you can be beta in different ways. Like you can be a beta guy as far as like I don't know if I should say this. Like do you consider a guy to be a beta guy if he lets everyone fuck his girlfriend?
Ooh.
Because
that's a cuck.
But I know some relationships where, okay, for example, my last long-term boyfriend, I was with him for 2 years. He was a beta in the way that like, and it wasn't necessarily because I made more money than him. We actually worked in his family's company for a little while together, but it was just the fact that like his whole life revolved around me. Like if I went out with my friends, he would like, if I went out with Jade, like literally he would like text me every like 30 minutes.
Every time we see a McLaren, he would like text her.
Like hey. I don't know how he knew, but every time we went out and we saw a hot guy and we were like trying to like talk to him, for some like he would without fail text me. And then when we got home and me and Jade were like too happy, he would just be standing there by the door. Remember him? He would like whenever we were too happy, he would just know, and he would like be like, he would look so
he would sense the happiness
and
that he wasn't a part of.
And he hated it.
So a lot of jealousy.
Yeah.
I mean, was he not having fun out on his own?
I don't
like, he don't have a life. Like what?
I don't think he wanted to go out without me, and I don't think that he wanted me to have friends. Like when I met Jade, when Jade moved to LA, he knew it was the beginning of the end.
Right.
The death of him.
He did.
Were you the single girlfriend that like dragged
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So see, that could be a problem for like guys in relationships. This video was sponsored by MANSCAPED, which is the best below the waist grooming. And right here we have the Lawnmower 4.0. Obviously it's already been used because I need this. You know, the Lawnmower 4.0 features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin safe technology. It also has a 4000K LED spotlight on and off whenever you need more precise shave. MANSCAPED even threw in 2 free gifts, such as the MANSCAPED boxers and the travel bag. It might just be your one-stop shop for all your grooming needs. And like honestly, I've been rocking with MANSCAPED since 2017. They were one of my first sponsors ever on the channel. I mean, they do wonders for male confidence. It makes your thing bigger after you trim everything. I think MANSCAPED is your go-to below the waist hygiene and grooming. And obviously the more you take care of your hygiene around your penis, the more attractive you will be, right? You don't want to whip out your pants and the girl, like, you know, she gags or she flinches, right? So I definitely recommend Manscaped. And yeah, so that being said, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code DOWNBADSHOW at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, all right? Get on board or get left behind. Let me check your sack, Gabe. Let me peep that sack, bro. You clean? You good? Oh, damn. That's how I know you've been rocking with Manscaped. Come on, yeah, I put the entire gang on Manscaped. Everybody use my code in the group chat, bro. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code DOWNBADSHOW at manscaped.com. Next up, body type.
Oh, okay.
What's your ID? Like, we're talking dad bods?
Ooh, I like
We're talking skinny, muscular?
Muscular,
so
yeah.
muscular tech guys.
Yeah.
Right? So like, when I think tech guys, I think like skinny, fat.
Tech guys that work out.
Yeah, tech guys do work out.
Yeah.
I think, for me, I don't think like body type matters as much.
What about like 300 pounds?
Depending on height. If you're tall and you're 300 pounds, like a little bit of squish is okay for me.
Right.
A little bit of a dad bod is okay for me.
6 foot 300.
6 foot 300. Oh, that's. I would say like doable, but like we should probably go to the gym together. That's why I'm gonna be on top. I'd just be on top, right? Or doggy style.
Yeah.
Doggy always. That's not a deal breaker for me.
It's not a deal breaker.
No, it's not. I don't think looks are ever a deal breaker.
What about height?
My last boyfriend, the one I was telling you about, he was 5'4", so also not a deal breaker. I'm 5'6", to give you context.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Personality.
So with heels, you're like a whole.
Yeah, she like towered him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, what about you? Ideal.
Oh man.
Ideal body. You said muscular, right?
Like, yeah, but it depends really. Like lately, I've been like more into like fighters and like wrestlers, all that type.
Yo, something about fighters, huh?
Yeah, something about fighters. Like I really like that.
I
the
can
aggression.
See you with a fighter.
They like f me up in bed.
Ooh.
Yeah. Throw me around,
crazy.
carry me around. I have a theory: guys that can grapple can make a girl squirt. That's my theory.
That's your theory.
Yes, because they know like the intertwined locks.
No, it makes sense. I just never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Has a guy that grappled ever made you squirt before?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's why it's a theory.
Oh shit.
That's
Wait, do we have any grapplers watching? Do you have any fighters watching this show?
But they're about to be. They're about to look up their local gym.
They'd like do this like crazy shit with their hands, and then I'm just like.
But it's just this, right? It's the.
Yeah, but they have like that like magic touch.
Right.
Because they know like feelings and like touch really well. So
I think it's just about like continuously like increasing the rhythm.
Oh, so you know how to do it?
I've done it a couple times, but I'm not like it is a lot of work for me.
Oh.
But see, grapplers, they have the not only the arm strength, they have the stamina.
Yeah.
Stamina to go that far.
Yeah.
Right, but for normal people, maybe their arms might wear out.
There you go. That's why. Yeah.
So, let's see. I mean, that actually transitions to hobbies. You know, what kind of hobbies do you think makes a man attractive, right? Do you think for you? Do you think if he was always by his computer playing League of Legends, right? Gamers.
I do think that gamers like. If I see a guy playing a video game and he's really into it, I'll want to get on my knees and blow him.
What?
I'll like if he's like really into it, I want to be like I know it's one player, but like I can definitely support you. Something about it just makes my wet. Crawl under that table.
Oh my god, that's pretty hot. Yeah, and then they gotta concentrate on the game while they get in bed.
Yeah. It's like that look of it's like them trying to concentrate, but then them also being so turned on and not knowing what to do. Oh my god, that's the hottest thing ever.
That actually is.
It is.
That's super hot. I think that's universally hot. It's not just a you thing. Like I've had that before. Yeah.
Yep.
For me, I would say they have like same hobbies as me. So I like basketball. So guys that would like play basketball with me.
Play ball.
Stuff like that, like ball. Do comedy. Like they're funny. They gotta be like funny a little bit. A little bit
comedy.
funny, quirky.
Yeah. What about like, let's say like a guy has he likes to like do feminine stuff, like knit sweaters and like make clay pots.
Wow.
Yeah, is that like?
I'd be intrigued as fuck. I'd be like, wow. I'd be like,
but
more
would you be
would
would you be turned off?
No, I don't think
If he had like feminine hobbies?
To be honest,
I don't know. Is that sexist to say feminine hobbies?
I
The feminists are gonna be after me.
Oh, like if they did like things
knitting.
that are like more knitting,
sewing and knitting.
Actually, no, because I know some guys who are like pattern. They like sew their own clothes. They're pattern makers and they have their own fashion lines. And I guess that could be considered feminine, but they're like these like hard ass Korean guys in like New York.
Yeah.
So not necessarily, but I will say this: if a guy, was like, hey, I like to wear like skirts or like women's clothing and stuff. If they're feminine in that way, I feel like for me that's not my preference. I feel like that's not
little cross dressing.
Yeah, like cross dressing or like something like that. Like,
and you know, a lot of guys. I was at Anime Expo. I saw so many guys in fucking maid costumes. So many guys.
Oh, like for comedy?
No, for like just for like the trend, you know?
Yeah, for trendy purposes.
Yeah.
I mean,
would you fuck a guy in a maid costume?
Yes, that's a great.
Would I fuck a guy in a maid costume? Maybe for the story. I feel like you should do everything, as Kazumi said. You should try everything at least twice.
Twice.
Yes.
Because first time you might not think you
exactly.
Like, okay.
But like if I was dating someone on the reg and he was like, you know, I'm trying to put on pantyhose and maid costume every time we fuck, I'd probably be like,
But maybe it's just for the one time.
One time for
the one time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with trying everything once. Like sexually, if I like you, if I'm like down for you, I will do anything with you once. I'll let you piss on me.
So he makes you dress up in like baggy pants and like oversized tees
and like peg him in the ass.
And then he got the maid costume, right?
Sure, I'll do it. Yeah,
you do it for the one time.
Yeah, for the one time, yeah, for sure, just to see. Yeah.
Would you eat ass?
Yeah, I eat ass all the time. It's fucking awesome. What? Eating ass is awesome. And
I love eating ass.
Yeah, and so is getting your ass eaten. I love anal. Anything to do with the ass region is like my area. I love it.
Fucking real quick.
Ass eating duo right here.
Yeah, woo!
Eat that shit all day.
Have you ever? This is gonna get explicit, but have you ever like take a guy's and like threw it back on him? Like he nutted.
I always wanted to do that.
Huh?
Like the dragon, spicy dragon or something?
Or I don't know, like he comes on your back and like, man, go take this.
Yes, I have. I've done that. I was like, here, how do you feel? And I put it on his face, Simba.
Yes.
And he was like, no, please, get it up. He ran to the bathroom so
closer
quick.
as a couple.
Yeah.
If you do that.
My ex fucking slapped that shit back in my mouth.
Really? Wow, how did it taste? Did you like it?
Yeah, did you like the taste?
Yeah. I mean, no, wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm. I have a threesome story that happened recently with this guy that I was hooking up with. Sure. It's like kind of funny. So I was hooking up with this guy and we wanted to have a threesome. Mm-hmm. And I've like kind of had one. I've had one before in college, but it was like a drunken type thing. Yeah. But he likes to go to strip clubs, mm-hmm. and he sees like escorts sometimes. So we hired an escort, and I kind of had feelings for this guy. Like I kind of liked him. Yeah. But when we had the escort over, they started kissing and they started like hooking up, and then
You got jealous?
I got jealous and I went into the bathroom and started crying. So he came into the bathroom to like check on me, and while we were talking there, the hooker had left and stolen his wallet.
Oh, shit.
She fucking dipped out. She dipped.
How much money did he have in his wallet?
I don't think it was a lot, but I think it was just the fact that like...
friendly fire.
But I think, you know what? I think it's weird because like you would think that I would be like, okay, I don't want to have a threesome anymore, but I feel like if anything, it just proves to me that like it's just transactional. Like the hooker didn't think the guy that I was hooking up with was hot. It was just a job for her. Yeah, you know? Yeah. So like
she'll fuck anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think her stealing the wallet made it, like, drives the point home that it's, like, just transactional. But in the time, you kind of feel jealous. You kind of feel like...
Ooh, but, you know, don't you think, what if it was with a guy?
Me with 2 guys?
Yeah.
I would like that.
Right. And what if your man started crying? You'd be like, ugh, I'm so turned off right now.
Oh, God, I never thought of it that way. If my man started crying... Fuck. Yeah, I'd be like...
And you're just getting your back blown out, and then your man is crying in the bathroom.
Fuck. Damn.
That would be me in the bathroom. Damn. Oh, my girl.
Fuck.
We gotta break
I never
up
thought
now.
of it that way. That'd be a really big turnoff.
See?
Yeah.
What, Jade, what about you? Any threesome stories?
I actually do. In university, I did a threesome with my best friend and her boyfriend.
Oh.
And I didn't.
Did they invite you?
No, I didn't expect them, but they came over to like study, right?
Uh-huh.
We're trying to study.
Sure.
But then they went into like my room, and we're just all sitting in bed, and then I start getting like
horny.
A little horny.
Yeah.
I was like, so like, are we gonna do anything?
Yeah.
and then her, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like, yeah. Like to their boyfriend, like, yeah, like, yo, you gonna do something to her, babe? Like, and then he actually did.
Wow, I feel like that's a trap.
He actually did.
Very brave.
Yeah, and then she was like, wasn't even involved. She just watched us fuck.
Wow. And she was like turned on. Was she touching herself?
No, she was like angry.
What school was this?
This was university.
Like what school?
Toronto. University of Toronto. Yeah.
That's that is like the Ivy League of fucking.
Yeah, a lot of smart people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wow.
So yeah, she was just like watching, and I could like kind of like I kept asking her like, yo, are you okay? Like, you sure we could keep doing this? And she's like, yeah. And then she's like put up a smile, and I'm like, all right.
Was she like touching herself?
No, she was just sitting in the corner like watching, like she was just sitting like this.
Damn.
She's like, oh yeah, you enjoying that, babe? Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you like her pussy. Yeah, like kind of like that, like as a test. Kind of like she was like a little cold about it, and then the next day they broke up. So. And then I was like, oh, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have.
No, it's not.
It's
on those weird motherfuckers that don't know how to communicate problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you fuck this girl to test our relationship? Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah? You think I don't want to fuck her? Then I won't fuck her. And then, wait a second. Wait, you didn't want me to fuck her? Oh. What do you think is the most attractive age for a guy?
Like 30.
30? So you don't think like guys peak in like maturity and attraction like in their 20s? You think?
No.
Interesting.
I do not think that they peak in maturity and attraction in their 20s.
There are some very mature 24, 25-year-olds.
Right, but for the most part, if you were to pick up age range that's attractive.
I would say like 30 to 35 maybe?
Interesting.
30 to 35 I think is a pretty good.
Jade, what about you?
I like 25 to 35.
25?
Like 25 to 35. That's
Right,
my age range.
Oh, I don't know why I wrote this. Do girls enjoy giving blowjobs? I don't know why I wrote this under there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love to see like the guy's reaction.
Yeah.
Just like.
Yeah. I love it.
But a lot of times, like, why do you think some girls don't?
Probably they're shy, or they're insecure about their blowjob skills.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah. What? Or maybe they're just like.
But those aren't your friends.
No. I honestly.
You and your girlies love giving blowies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think some girls are just not that horny. I think there's different levels of horniness with girls, and some girls are just not very sexually motivated. Like, I'm on one end of the spectrum, and then, like, I think most people fall, like, somewhere in between, and then some girls are just, like, on this end, and they don't like giving blowjobs, they don't like getting eaten out. Like, sex is just not an activity that, like, you know, they want to do. They're constantly thinking about. Yeah.
That scale, if there was, like, a 1 to 10, where do you think you guys lie on that scale?
Like a 15.
Oh, shit. From, like, 1 to 10? You be
Yeah, like I'm always horny. Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah. Like I need to be with someone that has a very, very high sex drive, or at least will like cater to my high sex drive. Yeah.
But do you feel like sometimes, like how often do you fuck?
Not like it doesn't have to be like a million times a day, but I at least want to have sex like one time a day. But I also like to fool around and stuff, like give blowjobs while you're playing video games,
right?
Or like playing video games, or like like
you give blowjobs on the 101.
Of course. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you? What else are you gonna do on the 101?
Jade, what about you? On that spectrum.
Horny spectrum. I would say every day is different, but lately I've been eating this like sea moss, and it's been making me like super horny for some reason.
Right.
Because it has all these like vitamins and stuff, and it says it increases your like sexual health and sexual appetite. Right. So this sea moss thing, I've been like masturbating like 3 to 4 times a day. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I actually have a gift for you guys. It's a great transition.
I'm so excited.
We love gifts.
He's gonna finger us both.
Oh my god.
He's gonna make us both squirt. Get on the table, Jade.
You guys know what these do? So I actually have the Vibe. Now this is a sponsor that sent me a bunch of shit, but I just wanted to give it out to some friends. And yeah, this is like, it's
is it a vibrator? Or is it like, why is there a hole?
It's a clit sucker.
There we go. It's a clit sucker. It's like
what?
It uses like air to like.
Oh, I love those.
Fucking,
oh my god, you've used one before?
Yeah.
I've never used one. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Really? What?
I'm like addicted to those things.
What?
Yeah, I usually like.
No,
you be careful with this. It might replace your man.
Yeah, it will. That's what. It will replace your man. I'm just saying.
What? Well, honestly, it's really, really hard for me to come with just penetration, so I have to use a toy every time I fuck.
Yeah, it's like with a whole nother person, like this gets rid of all the awkwardness.
Thank you.
Dates and
Melts.
Okay, but like, but on dates and stuff, like if you're on like a first or second or third date with a girl, like when is the right time to pull out the vibrator? Like on the first date? Like
I don't care. You could pull out rope. You could pull out handcuffs on the first. You could pull out like a strap on. Actually, no.
No, you can't rewind that. You can't take that back, Jimmy.
No,
you put it out in the universe.
No. You could whip out a decent amount of things. What about like cosplays and like lingerie and like sexy like that? Like you can't like it'd be weird if a guy on the first date or like even just the first week of knowing him, like, oh, can you put this on for me?
That's not weird. I don't think
that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
It depends how open the girl is, so it depends on the girl you're dealing with. I think
that's true.
Right.
Yeah. I think for us,
we'd be like cool.
Yeah, we'd
but
be
cool. But if it was like a regular girl, I feel like she'd be like kind of thrown off.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel like I don't know. There needs for most people. They're like it takes a lot of time for them to like that awkwardness of sex to dissolve. It's usually like a month to 3 months.
Do you think it's awkward having sex?
It's not awkward having sex. No, I just think like
Maybe
to talk about all these
wrong.
sexual things. Like for me in the past, it usually took like a month or 2 for me to whip out the phone, start recording the sex tapes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I was just regular schmegler back then.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah.
I also don't want to scare anybody off.
Yeah.
Right? She gave me head. I'm like, oh, but and then she just sees a flash on top of her head. I was like, oh wait, I mean, this was kind of no, all right. You know, I just feel like no, it hasn't. But now I'm just like, if I was to hook up with somebody, and I'm like, damn, this looks pretty fire.
Do you usually go for girls that are like more like prudish though?
No, definitely not. That is not my preference.
Okay.
I want her to be a whore.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
For me though.
Yeah.
Like strictly for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
she's like. You guys seen that list? That like he's a 10, but
yeah, I've seen. It's like a meme, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna run that meme real quick.
Okay.
All right. So obviously, like, I'm gonna start off with just he's a 10, but he has a body pillow in his room. Like the first day he brings you back and you just see like body
9.
pillow.
9? Yeah.
Oh,
I like that. I was like, yo, you're lonely and loyal.
Wait, what's wrong with the body pillow? Does that keep him from being? Am I missing something? Am I not aware of the stigma associated with body pillows?
Yeah, no. If I brought like a basic white girl here, I mean, I might get a different answer.
What?
Right?
Okay.
But all right, he's an 8, but he chews with his mouth open.
That's okay with me. He's still an 8.
That's a 2 for me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a big pet peeve.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's rude, no? I think it's pretty rude.
Oh, maybe.
And then he's making noises when he's like chewing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, when he's doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
Never
it's a
mind.
2. I'm like,
damn,
nah.
Jade, you look so good on this evening. Lovely Sunday evening.
Only, yeah. You should be making that sound somewhere else.
2. And your pussy?
Yeah.
He's an 8, but he talks about his ex every time you see him.
Oh. Wow. I know someone like that.
I feel a lot of people are like this. Like,
yeah, they always talk about their ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 2.
Oh, damn.
That's too much, dude.
Yeah,
like I'm not.
I'd say 5.
I'm not about that.
5, it lowers a little bit.
Lowers a little bit.
I'm not a fucking therapist. Go see your therapist about that shit.
That's
like
true.
that's a mood killer.
Would you like mid date, bro? Like, why are you talking about him? Would you like just cut him off like that?
I'm very non-confrontational, so I would like I would probably just tell him afterwards or just not talk to him afterwards. So.
Word.
Like
Fair.
No, black.
All right, he's an 8, but he farts very loud. He lets out like a really loud fart on the first date, and it's really like smelly, but he doesn't like tell you about it. Like
but he just ignores it.
Huh?
He just ignores it.
He
doesn't address it. He doesn't have it. Like, he doesn't say anything funny, because I think if that happens, you could redeem yourself by saying something funny, right?
No,
but if you just ignore it.
He just continues. If y'all didn't hear that. Yeah, he blames it on you. He's like, oh, no, it was you. Why'd you fart so loud?
That's kind of a funny response, though.
Kitty, what the f***? Kitty,
that'd be kind of funny,
he goes, Kitty, what the f*** was that?
That's actually pretty, okay, then, like a 6 maybe, because I would laugh along. I feel like I have a sense of...
Oh, but he goes down 2 points? Just he farted on the first date with you? He's an 8. But he does that. And
then he had that response. I think it's still staying 8 because that's a funny response.
Yeah. What if you smell it and it's like, oh.
I mean.
Like you guys are at dinner.
That's okay. I mean, I think that's not a big deal. I'm not saying like I think it might for that date. It might be in my head, but like.
Okay, he's an 8, but when he farts, he like excuses himself like away from the table. It's like, oh, I gotta fart real quick, and then he blows it off. And then he goes back to the date. Dude,
I feel like that's even more awkward than just farting at the table and blaming it on me. I feel like that's even. I would rather you just fart at the table and then blame it on me and us laugh about it. Why the f would you go?
That's just out of courtesy because then you don't smell it. Like say his farts is really bad.
No, I'd rather
protein farts bad. Like protein farts.
Yeah.
Are bad.
Oh yeah.
No, because then it's awkward for me. Like no, I'd rather. I like the first scenario better. He goes down in points if he goes away from the table and farts and blows it away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's awkward. That's awkward.
I've done that before.
Really?
You have?
Did you let her know?
Huh? Yeah, I let her know. I was like, wait, because I know my farts are bad sometimes.
Why don't you just go quietly and not tell her anything? Why did you have to make
it just came out. It was just like, oh, it's like.
It's too late. It's fast. They come like that.
Yeah, they come at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I gotta tap out real quick. And then I don't know. I guess she liked me, so it wasn't that.
Yeah, I don't think farts are a deal breaker.
Right?
Yeah.
Even on first, because like people really try to hide farts.
Yeah, I don't think you should just let it out.
We had a whole episode on farting.
Farts, yeah. Oh yeah, how I like to like fart on guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and about how I couldn't poop in front of guys, or like when it's
like,
really hard for me.
In the beginning of a relationship, you guys just.
No, I've never really farted in
Not
front
in
of
the
a guy
beginning.
before on
Okay.
purpose.
Yeah. Right. But once you get to know a guy, you like.
Yeah, like 3 months, 5 months, something like that.
All right, so he's an 8, but he takes you out to a really expensive restaurant, like Nobu or something. Check comes, his car gets declined.
Oh, I just feel bad in that scenario. I don't think it's necessarily an ick.
Is that a turnoff?
It's just awkward.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
It's awkward, but.
But now you gotta at that point, like what if he hits you with like, I could Venmo you.
Oh wow.
I mean, I feel like I would even maybe like Fuck.
You still fucking him that night?
I think I might. Actually. I think I might to make up, because I feel so bad for him that I'd be like, maybe we should just like fucking forget about this. Like, I'm still fucking him. Maybe.
Okay.
If I like him, I still fuck him. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of reasons why your card could get declined.
Right. But what if he doesn't offer the Venmo thing and he just like you had to pay?
If he just looks at you.
Yeah, he just looks at you.
He's like, well, it's declined.
Well.
What are we gonna do about this?
You're an OnlyFans girl, right? Like...
Yeah, you're on OnlyFans, right? You make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a turn off. Not because it'd be like, why did you take me to Nobu if you can't afford Nobu? I would have been fine. You cooking dinner.
And then what makes matters worse is the waiter comes back. Oh, sir, your card only has $23.
No, then he knows. He can check the balance of your fucking card. In this world, he can check the balance of your card.
No, he gave him like a gift card.
Oh no.
It's not even his card. It's Smash ID.
Okay. That's an ick. That would be an ick. That would make him like a 4. Like,
Ooh, that he can't provide for the day. Okay.
Well, that he took me somewhere where he clearly knew he couldn't afford to,
Right.
It's not the fact that, like, you can't, like, I'm not expecting every date to take me to Nobu, but, like, if you can't afford to take me there, then you can at least cook for me or something, right?
Yeah, same thing, like 4 or 3, something like that.
Right.
I wouldn't even want to bang him out. I wouldn't even want to talk to him after that.
No,
I just straight, ghost him.
He's a 10, but texts you a lot of, like, cutesy emojis. Like the googly eyes and the... Or maybe he throws a ooh in there. And,
Ooh-woo?
Yeah,
he
I don't
throws
know.
an ooh-woo in there?
You know, man.
What the...
Yeah, this ain't 2017 anymore. But yeah, he throws a ooh in there.
It's with a roar. XD.
Oh,
But a lot of emoji.
that's a little icky for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think that's like... It's like he's a cool, cute little texter?
It's too animated over text.
I know,
Very,
that's-
very, very animated over text. Maybe he hits you with a lot of LMFAOs.
But is he animated in person?
Sure.
That is
Yeah. No, he's a dry.
He makes up for it in text. That's how he...
He's monotone in person.
That's his
but when he
personality shine
texts-
through text.
Oh!
No, he does the emojis in person. He's a...
No, we go too far. But yeah, but like, cause sometimes I feel like I like to throw in a lot of LMFAOs, but
But are you really
But you're
laughing your
not
mother
laughing.
ass off? Are you really?
You're just smiling, like,
no, that just makes me feel like a better texter.
because you make the other person feel better, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like
Like,
valid, so,
wow, like she really cracked. Like she really thinks she cracked a funny joke. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta make that.
I'm manipulating him.
No, I just want to make it's just it might be a little funny, but if I throw the caps lock LMAO, it's just like makes her
It makes her want to keep
yeah.
telling you jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the LMFAOs aren't that bad, but the overuse of emojis and stuff, I feel like is a little icky.
I see.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Not a huge
9.2, yeah.
Yeah, he's an 8, but he bites your lip a little too hard during kissing.
deal. What? He's a 10. Nice, I'm a 10.
Really?
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's hot.
But would it? Yeah.
I would say like he was 8 to a 7.
to a 7.
Yeah.
But that just shows that he's like maybe a little bit more like aggressive in bed, and he's not afraid to be dominating.
Well, he's not in control of his mouth because he bit too hard.
That's true, but it does show that he has potential to be like dominating, and I'll let that's workable. I'll just have to be like
It's workable. You think it's workable?
Teach him?
Yeah, I didn't teach him. Yeah, but I think the fact that he has it in him to be more dominating is great.
Have you ever had a bad kisser then?
What is a bad kiss to you
Yeah.
guys?
For me, like suck my lip. Don't bite my lip.
I've noticed a lot of girls are doing that these days. My guy friends are telling me like, yo, I don't know why, like there's this like trend of like lip biting.
Really?
Yeah. My guy friend was like, yo, like this girl's
What the
like,
f is TikTok feeding these kids?
yeah.
You guys
It's
don't
not
like,
hot.
You guys don't like lip biting? Yeah, me neither.
Not when it hurts. Not when it's like I'm trying to get into it. Yeah.
Interesting.
And like it's like out of nowhere. It's like it's supposed to be all soft, and then all of a sudden, like
yeah, it's supposed to be soft, hot, and like painless. What the hell?
So I'm gonna scream if that happens. Like,
what's the most painful thing you ever felt during sex?
Most painful thing?
Yeah.
When I first started doing anal. Oh, when you do anal and the dick is too big and you don't prepare with like butt plugs, that's the most painful thing. Yeah, but it's also my favorite when it's done right.
It's your favorite.
I love anal. Hands down.
Interesting.
Damn. My most painful was just like a finger, and I was like, stop.
You gotta relax your
Like,
butthole,
stop.
Jade. You gotta relax, okay?
I'm too tense. Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta not tense it.
Yeah.
I got a good one for you guys. Actually, he's a 10, but he gets stuck in revolving doors. like he just goes around and like.
You gotta help him out.
What? That means he's dumb? Like Mr.
Bean dumb.
Like Mr. Bean dumb.
He just doesn't understand revolving doors.
That's a no.
Like he has 100.
No. Yeah. Like he just gets stuck like walking in an endless cycle inside the revolving door.
That's a one. No, I can't.
Hey, why
We
you say
like
this?
smart guys. I like
like a hamster.
like a hamster. Yeah. Like how do you even talk to someone like that?
Wait, which one?
He likes basic human function.
Just revolving doors.
Bro, I think.
He's just revolving doors. He hasn't figured them out yet.
So he's a 5, but he understands your sarcasm. Wait, and he plays along.
That's pretty hot.
That is hot.
Yeah, I like that.
Up 2.7 to me. Yeah. You gotta understand the humor.
Yeah, I would say like 8.
8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
it bumps up
that's the
3
chemistry.
points.
Yeah, dude. Like that's pretty important.
Yeah.
If you can stay entertained and just like riff off each other and like never be bored, like that's invaluable. That's awesome.
Fuck.
No.
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you saying fuck?
Yeah. Do you not understand sarcasm? You don't. You can work on it. Don't worry.
No, it's not that. All right. I think that'll conclude that segment.
Well.
You guys have any for me? Toss it my way.
Oh, she's a 10, but she doesn't give blowjobs. She's like, no, I don't.
No,
I don't
it's
like
a 5.
Wow, automatically 5.
So like, if Megan Fox.
Okay, no. Okay, I take that back. She's a 10. Wait, hold on. All right, she's like a 7. 7.5. Yeah.
But you can still fuck her.
But I love blowjobs.
Yeah.
Like POVs are my favorite of blowjobs. Blowjob POVs.
She's a 10, but she wants to open the relationship.
And I love her.
You love her, but it goes for both people. You can like you.
No,
can...
I'm good. Like if I love her, and like I am deeply emotionally invested, and she checks all the boxes, but every weekend she's like, well, what constitutes an open relationship?
Well, you can set boundaries too.
Okay.
Like, it can be like you can only like you have one hall pass a month, like where each person has like one. I don't know. You can make rules. I don't know.
So every year she got 12 other. Oh.
But that means you got 12 other bodies too. I mean, that just.
Right. But I'm really like.
Also.
Like I like having consistent, one or maybe 2 consistent people. I'm not out here like every month like with a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even though if I'm not in a relationship, I still like, like seeing someone consistently. Like,
I like that too. It makes hooking up better. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if she really wants to just get ran every other week, like that's a 5. That's a 5. Yeah.
Okay. She's a 5, but she is the best pussy you've ever had. She got that bomb ass pussy. She's like great in bed. The best.
The best.
The wop of all wops.
But she's a 5, like in the face and like, or just like.
She's like kind of chubby, like 5, like.
I mean, chubby can still like just
no,
like.
I gotta see. Oh, this.
But it's
this
like
makes me shallow. This
you
makes
come
me shallow.
so hard, whatever. Like it's like the best orgasm you ever had. Her personality is okay too, but you're just like she could be.
Oh no. If she was a 5, like physical attraction, but she had an amazing personality and bomb ass pussy, that would bump her up like a good 2-3 points. But if it's just pussy, maybe like 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a 10, but she does OnlyFans.
she a 14.
20.
Oh, wait, what percentile is she? If she a businesswoman, I might give her.
Okay.
I might.
Would she be in the videos?
Okay, if she does OnlyFans, and I make content with her.
But no one would know it's you. This is hypothetical, you know? Like, you would just be like...
Right. If nobody knows, she might stay a 10.
Okay.
She might stay a 10. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a 2, but he lets you peg him. He's like 10 for a night. For one night, he's like a 10.
Yeah, I would say I would bring him. Because that just
I'd
shows
pay
his
him.
willingness to, like, you know, do whatever makes me. 10. I love that. I love that energy.
I would give him a 10. I'd give him like a 6.2.
Whoa.
Give him a 10.
Wow. It bumps him up.
It bumps him up.
Yo, I swear to God, every first date I'm going on, I'm telling these girls, you could peg me.
Do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cast her reaction.
Never let happen.
Damn, you get that many points up, huh? Crazy.
Oh, she's a 6, and she plays Magic the Gathering.
What the fuck?
It's like a card game.
Oh.
You know that game?
Oh, no, she like a 4. What the fuck?
What?
She like,
Why?
what the hell? If she play Yu-Gi-Oh, we could bump up that Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
That's such a mid card game.
For you, is there anything that would bump a girl from a 1 to a 10?
All right, someone who's like really, really spontaneous, or like someone who's very. Honestly, now I would like to see how I would date somebody who has the same level of ambition as me. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Please go listen to Girls Gone Wireless on their podcast on Spotify and YouTube.
Yep.
Go check them out. And thanks for coming through.
Bye.
Bye.